Hey guys, Dave here, JDH Reptiles. Today I want to talk about our Kenyan Sand Boas. I get questions asked all the time, how come I don't show them? And plain and simple, we do ball pythons mainly. Ball pythons have a very large following, and Kenyan Sand Boas I don't believe do. So maybe this will help get that going. I just want to be able to show you guys what we have. I'll let you know what our ideas are, and we'll go from there. So the first one here is our female normal Kenyan Sand Boa. Here she is. She's right around 100 grams, probably about 16 inches long roughly. So pretty typical for a Kenyan Sand Boa. Real smooth. I got a shovel nose type face because they like to bury themselves. These guys currently are eating, these ones are eating small mice. The smaller ones are eating rat pinkies. But they're very placid. Never been bitten, never had them open their mouth at me. None of the sorts. When people ask what's a good starter snake, I usually say Kenyan Sand Boas as well as ball pythons. So that's our female. That's our oldest female. And then the next one here is going to be our male. This is our aneurystic male Kenyan Sand Boa. And you'll see the design is very similar to the regular Sand Boa, but he is black and white. So this is almost like, for those ball python people, this is like having an axanthic, is what this is. Matter of fact, they say genetic coloring and whatnot is very similar between Sand Boas and ball pythons. So like this would be considered an axanthic. They have albinos, which we have, and then we have a stripe, which would be kind of like a genetic stripe. So he's probably right around the same, probably 80 to 90 grams. They don't get very large. Males top out usually about 16, 18 inches, where females get roughly about 2 feet, maybe a little bit more, but not much. So these guys should be breedable here, I would think, maybe 6 months or so. Next one here is our female albino Kenyan Sand Boa. She's finally starting to get some size and color on her. She's really flighty. She always has been. Now this one eats pinkies. We're going to get her, we got her on pinky rats. But and you can see the pattern. If you look at it, the pattern itself is very similar to the other two, except obviously the coloring. The coloration is different, but the patterning is definitely the same. Still got those circles. So I think this one's only about 40 grams. So she's just a little girl, got a lot of growing up to do. And last but not least, this girl I won't hold for long because she did just eat yesterday. I might have to look in her bin. Oh, maybe it's right here. Anyways, she ate a pinky yesterday, a rat pinky. And this one is a stripe Kenyan Sand Boa. And again, think of this as like a genetic stripe if you're a ball python person. Yeah, her meal is still right there. So the problem is a lot of these morphs, we'll call them, are recessive. So now when we breed our male to any of these, they're all going to look regular, and they're going to be het for leucistic, het for albino, and het for stripe. Which means, like ball pythons, we'll have to grow up the offspring and breed them back to their mom or their dad. That'll bring out the aneurystic it'll bring out the stripe, it'll bring out the albino. So he's going to be busy. He's going to breed all of them. That's for sure. We're going to have him busy breed all 3 of them. And then what we'll do is we'll make sure we mark the clutches properly, because then we will breed them back, the males back to their mother and the females back to their father. So that is that. Those are the 4 we have. So we're going to start probably breeding those. My guess would be by the end of the year, if everything goes well. They are a live bear, so they don't lay eggs. Their gestation period is not that long. I will have to get you the information. I want to say it's 45 days or something like that, and then they just have their young. So, and then again, we will take the young, separate them. What we'll probably end up doing for quite a while is we'll leave them together in a bin. Obviously, clutches together in a bin. We won't mix clutches. And then after that, we'll separate them out. We'll try and grow them up. We'll keep, 1 or 2 of each, and then we'll just sell the others. But then we'll be able to breed them back, and we'll actually get visuals. They won't be hets anymore, but they'll be visuals. So what would be really cool to see is a aneurystic albino or an aneurystic stripe. That would be really awesome. Now, the aneurystic to a normal, when you breed back, you're just going to get aneurysticks, and either that or normals. It'll be a 50-50 shot there. So the cool part will be seeing what happens with the albinos and what happens with the stripes. So that's just a rundown of the 4 different Kenyan Sand Boas we have. Hope that answers some of your questions. If you have any more questions, please post them below. Otherwise, check us out on our Facebook page. You can definitely find all the answers there, or you can ask me questions, post up questions. Yeah. Thanks for checking us out. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll have another ball python video in another day or so.